It's the BP show. It's the BP show. It's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.
I don't think they want to this shot. Well, hey, there's nothing up for you.
Happy Friday, Renegades fans. Welcome inside the BP show. He's Joe Basile. I'm Thomas Zinzarella. There we go. Congratulations, you made it to the weekend. Joe Basile's got the shorts going on. You know it's the weekend when Joe's pulling off the shorts, right?
Yeah. Only sometimes.
Just a hot and humid afternoon going to turn into an evening here at Heritage Financial Park. Renegades and the Aberdeen Ironbirds continuing their series, a 4-game set between the two, the Orioles and the Yankees, high A affiliates. And yesterday, just a 1-0 win for Aberdeen. The one run was enough against the right-hander Zach Messenger, who had some traffic but came away with a career-high 9 strikeouts.
Oh, this is where I tell. Yes, he did.
He did, indeed. Let's
do we have those highlights?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm going to say, there we go. Let's roll those highlights. There we go. Because in that top of the first inning, Zach Messenger struck out the side, a few base runners reaching, but Messenger really had that curveball work. It sat down the first two. Dylan Beavers goes down looking. Breaking ball in the dirt. De Leon fishes after it. 2 men left stranded on the base paths. And Gene Pinto pretty much matched him in that first inning as well. Renegades had 2 men on. This would be the only run of the game, though. A Max Costas single in the second. 1-0 Aberdeen. After Cesar Duan got on, advances second on a pass ball that a wild pitch. Nice play by Eduardo Torrealba. Backhanded stab, throws across the diamond. Good defense yesterday between Torrealba and Ben Cowles.
Yeah, they both had a couple of web gems. Meanwhile, Spencer Jones picks up a double here in the bottom of the third inning. Now 3 doubles in the last 2 games for Jones, second in the league, and 2 base hits this season. Starting to swing the bat well again.
It leads all of the New York Yankees minor leaguers. Rafael Flores flies out to left, so Jones left stranded on the base paths as Gene Pinto was really cooking yesterday, and so was Zach Messenger. Again, mentioned those 9 strikeouts that he had, and this is a really good defensive adjustment there by Kyle Battle. Chases a ball down in the gap. Luis Valdez, he goes down swinging. Dylan Beavers, I'll get him again. Get 9 strikeouts in the frame as Zach Messenger was rolling, and then turned the ball over to Inigo Diaz in this bullpen.
Yeah, Indigo Diaz making his Renegades debut last night. 2 perfect innings with 3 strikeouts. There was one of Ben Cowles' nice defensive plays. Then Jack Neely came in after Diaz and threw 2 perfect innings of his own. Again, thanks to some defense play by Ben Cowles tonight. 3 strikeouts for Neely in that contest as well. The Renegades set down, what was it, 15
in a row,
consecutive batters to finish off the game. And just the offense wasn't able to scratch through against some really good pitching last night for Aberdeen. Though they did get a little bit of a rally going in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ben Cowles had a walk, then Aldeni Sanchez walked with nobody out to put the tying run at second base, winning run at first, but Aberdeen able to get out because Graham Fireved did a really nice job to settle down after that jam that was created at the start of the inning and get out of it, getting Spencer Jones to ground out to first base for the final out of the contest.
That was pop out, strikeout, ground out to end the ball game. And Hudson Valley falls and drops their 3rd in a row by a score of 1-0. They'll look to bounce back today. There's some numbers for you there. Again, Spencer Jones with that double. Let's see if he continue that trend today, going for his 3rd straight game with a double. And Pinto and Hammer just enough to outmatch Zach Messenger in that terrific bullpen. Just 5 combined hits in the contest as well. So we'll see if we get another low-scoring one today.
Yeah, it was a season low in hits allowed for the Renegades last night. It was also a season low in hits had for the Renegades last night. So they limited the hits better than they did in any other game, but unfortunately the bats just couldn't get going. It was just something in the air last night at Heritage Financial Park. Maybe it was German Heritage Night.
Yeah.
And the pretzel smell.
The aroma, yeah.
The beer and the Lederhosen. You know what it was?
A lot of Lederhosens around the ballpark. A lot of the caps as well.
It's
we talked about.
It's hard to hit in Lederhosen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this because of the suspenders and the giant connector on the suspenders.
I haven't attempted, but I don't think I will now.
It's not easy. Because look, when you're hitting, right? I'm gonna just do a little demo.
Yeah,
let's see it. Right, there's a lot of upper body. Right, there's a reason why baseball players don't wear suspenders; they wear belts.
Yeah,
it's because it's hard to get that rotation when you've got the suspenders on.
Gotcha.
So even just there being lederhosen in the ballpark, I think was enough.
Just enough to
to
silence
the bats.
Spook the bats.
Scared.
Do you
Bats
own
are scared.
Do you own a pair of suspenders by any chance?
I mean, I have like a pair of suspenders that
Yeah.
like a party store for a costume, but I don't
Yeah.
have like a good pair
Yeah.
of suspenders. I've never been much of a suspenders guy. I've always been more of a belt guy.
I'm a big belt guy too. Always got all types of belts. Got all.
What's that?
It's a Cape Cod Baseball League belt, so I own all
yeah.
types of golf course ones. They're just generic, black belt, brown belt.
You do karate?
no karate. Just your generic,
Not like black belt karate.
Yeah, no. I'm not in the martial arts,
It always
unfortunately.
reminds me of one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes, which is, you've got the belt that holds your pants up.
Yep.
But the belt loops are what hold your belt up.
Ah,
So who is the real hero here?
you,
Is it the belt or is it the loops?
the person.
No, it's not a person. I'm not holding the pants up.
No, that's
The belt's
true.
doing that
That's
job.
true. Yeah, maybe
Or
we'll.
shorts in this case.
I know you got the always.
That's a lot of thigh. That is a lot of thigh.
The viewers at home are liking
Sorry
that.
for the scandal.
Yeah,
Kneecaps and ties.
it's not long enough, Joe. Gonna pull
No,
out
they
the
go down. They go down.
gonna pull out the employee handbook on you.
I'm the one who gave you the hand.
That is very true as well. But Juan Corella going against Daniel Lloyd today. Corella, one of the top 30 prospects. He pitched pretty well against the last time against these Ironbirds down at Aberdeen and just ran into some trouble late in his outing. But overall, a pretty good outing as he goes back against him and having had a pretty good month of May. I forget, we're past May now. We're into June. It is June 2nd. But Corella looking to continue to pitch well against Aberdeen this season.
Yeah, Corella last time out against Wilmington, 6 1/3 innings, new career high for him in terms of innings pitched. Didn't allow an earned run in that time as well. A really strong start for him. He had the one rough start in Greenville this year. He gave up 8 runs. Outside of that, has been really consistently good for Hudson Valley when he's got the ball, mostly on Friday nights.
Yeah.
And, some early fireworks maybe for Juan Corella with that wicked slider he's got.
We'll be looking forward to it as well. That brings up some of the promotions. But before we get there, let's check out those starting lineups for both sides. We'll start with the visitors and the Orioles high affiliate and the Aberdeen Ironbirds. And Bert DeMercado, the manager, this is the lineup card that he has presented here today. Frederick Ben Cosme batting leadoff. Is Willems, who's been really spectacular in this series as well. That actually it was yesterday's lineup card, actually. Looking at it now. But must not have updated. Technology. Arg. We don't like it as well.
It was a heck of a lineup.
That was a winning lineup yesterday.
Ironbirds.
Got them the one run that they needed.
Why don't I get out their lineup on my phone?
Yeah, that's true. I know the last 3 are the same. So Teeter, Costas, and Valdez are the last 3, and those are the same.
This is
Good news,
In
Jackson
case
Holiday.
anyone's wondering
Actually,
if this is a live show or not.
yeah, I do
are
know
doing this live.
Max Wagner's hitting leadoff. Jackson Holiday
second base.
playing second base. Holiday's
Holiday
batting second.
Batting
Yeah.
second. Sure. I got it right.
I gotcha. Okay.
Fabian in center,
Yeah.
hitting third. Willems catching and hitting
Clean
cleanup.
up. Nice.
Beavers, De Leon, Teeter, Costas, Valdez, and Lloyd. Actually, why don't I just?
I don't know. The Galea going to get it?
I don't know if you can see that there. That's Aberdeen's lineup.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. All right.
The new lineup graphic
What
on
do
the
we
phone.
need graphics for? We've got a perfectly good holding up a picture on a phone to the screen. I mean, what more could you possibly ask for?
I do not know.
I'm assuming probably then our lineup wouldn't be correct. So why don't we do the same thing? Here's the Renegades lineup.
Yeah.
Just hold that up to the phone.
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones, then Alexander Vargas, Josh Bro, DHing and hitting third. Rafael Flores catching.
There we
and
go.
hitting cleanup. Henson, Richardson, Sanchez, Cabrera, Santos, Luis Santos.
Luis
not Sergio,
Santos,
and
yeah.
Juan Carella.
Juan Corella on the mound. So it should be exciting because it's a Friday, so it's the weekend. But Friday means fireworks. Friendly Auto Group in town. Tom Morell's here. We're going to have him on the broadcast, and we're going to have fireworks coming off after the game.
Well, it's like they always say, Friday, you got to get down on Friday, Thomas.
Oh. What was her name again?
It was Rebecca
Black. Yeah, okay. Friday, yeah. Love it.
There were a lot of remixes of that song.
Indeed there were.
Listened to over the years. But anyway, I'm excited to see Tom. Well, I guess I won't really see him too much, but you'll see him.
Yeah, we'll have him on in the top of the 5th inning for those maybe watching just before the game or you're watching live on Facebook or in the ballpark.
Yep, leading into.
You'll see Tom Morell in the ballpark then.
You will.
Yeah.
Say hi. He'll be the one in the friendly Auto Group sweater vest.
Can't miss him. He's got the
Probably the
car right outside the front. I think it's a Pathfinder.
I don't know.
Or
I didn't
Honda.
see-
It's a
I
Honda
didn't see what
something.
the car was.
It's nice to tell me all about it. I really enjoyed it. I said if I had the money, I'd probably buy it. But
Say that about a lot of
things.
I said
When
that
I win the
about
lottery.
I said that about a Jamaican meat pie at lunch today. It was $2.90.
Oh,
If I had the money, I'd buy it.
that is very true.
You know, you got a budget. I'm a
Yeah, you
baller
got
on a budget.
Yeah.
These were actually supposed to be full-length pants, but I can only afford
You
shorts.
cut them off. Yeah, maybe that's
I
what I'll
wasn't
do.
able to buy the whole
I
thing.
used to have, you get like the rip-away pants, or the pants are like halfway that only you can saw them
Oh, yeah,
off.
where you
and-
get the zipper that,
yeah,
that comes down. And,
Yeah. I mean,
I'll tell you what the cool kid move with that was.
Yeah.
Was to start them off as long pants.
Yep.
And then, hey, if it gets hot, you zip it up and you just let it
Oh,
hang
yeah.
out around your ankles like a complete and total tool.
Oh yeah. Right, and then I used to have the basketball ones that were like the breakaway, and I used to wear them in like middle school. And my friends always try to like start to unbutton them. I always had shorts underneath just in case, and I always liked it then too because like I go out to gym class or basketball practice after. I'm like, boom, break them away. I'm like, put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. But don't really know college teams wear them anymore. Unless Indiana just has like the still the candy stripes, but for the most part, I mean, just sweatpants now, light workout pants. I think for college basketball teams.
Bring back the snap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bring
Oh
back
yeah.
the breakaway pants.
Oh yeah. I'm all for it.
Let's get
Maybe I'll wear them like
Nike
one of these
or
hot days.
Under Armour or something
Get
like
some
that.
Renegades
Let's get one
ones.
Of those people on it.
Some in the store. That's
Renegades
my thing.
breakaway pants.
Yes. No, not a fan.
I don't know. I don't know.
Still,
I don't
it was
I feel like
TBD.
they're not a baseball thing.
Yeah, it's
you know?
definitely not.
It's more of a soccer,
Yeah.
basketball kind of thing.
But it could be good though, and especially when it's like kind of like would have been May the month, maybe September when it's like hot and cold. So like you come to the ballpark and maybe for let's say like an afternoon game, a little chilly, 1 o'clock game, maybe a little chilly in
How about
April.
breakaway khakis?
Could get behind that.
That's more it.
Yeah.
Hey,
That'd be
we
interesting.
got to wear long pants. Then it's 88 degrees at first pitch.
I'm
So
saying, boom, take them away.
I got shorts on.
For breakaway pants. Love them. Which also, because it's, kind of history now, it's also through the decades night at the ballpark, so we'll be celebrating all the decades from the roaring 20s up into present day as well. And that brings us to our segment of it. I got you a few trivia questions. I know how much you love trivia, and we love quizzes on this show. We love games on the show. We love just knowing a lot of weird things, random facts.
There's a lot of love
on the BP show. So I kind of themed it instead of just through the decades. It's just all sports related.
Okay,
So
do I have to guess what decade this
yeah,
happened in?
some of them I'll tell you the year. So first one, what decade did Muhammad Ali retire from professional boxing? And if you know the exact year, you can throw it out there as well.
He retired from professional boxing, I want to say in the 80s.
That is correct.
It's like 82 or 83.
You're so close. 1981.
close.
See, that's what I figured. You want to know more? Like, I knew that. I knew the exact year. That was close. That's good.
I knew he had a couple fights in the 80s, yeah.
I think
You don't think of it, because you think of it as
Yeah.
coming up in the 50s and 60s as Cassius Clay, and in the late 60s after it becomes Muhammad Ali, fighting into the 70s, the whole Rumble in the Jungle, Thrill in Manila, all that stuff. And then you don't really think, but Muhammad Ali held on for a while in his career and fought a little bit past his peak, and like I said, all the way to the early 80s.
Yeah, quite surprising. It's just one of those, next one, I think you might get this one. What decade did Tiger Woods begin his professional golf career?
The 1990s.
Do you know the exact year?
97.
Close, year before, 96.
I'm just going.
You're close. You won the 96 Masters.
And then minus one.
Yeah, minus
That's what I'm
one.
gonna do from
That's
now on.
okay. I think you might get this one as well. First Super Bowl was held in which decade? And if you know the year, throw out the year as well.
First one was held in the 60s.
That's correct.
It was held after the 66 season, so it might have been held in 1967.
That is correct. See, that was the other one. You went short a year. I'll add another, 67. Packers and Chiefs. Packers won 35-10. Looking to get back there.
Vinny Lombardi.
This one, I don't know if you'll get this one. This is kind of one of my trick ones. I did some really heavy research on throughout the day.
This would have been a good one for Italian night, too.
Yeah, would have. First Zamboni was used in an NHL game in what decade?
This is going to be one that is deceptively early. It's not going to be the 30s, but I'm going to say the 1940s.
Ah, you're so close. Early 50s, 1952. So you're pretty close. We'll round down to 1950s. So that was pretty good. I honestly had no idea. I was just looking. I just went in Google and I said, "Give me sports decades questions," and then that was just in there. I was like, "Oh, this is I never knew, but just something you take for granted today in a hockey rink." You know, this one you'll probably know. Miracle on Ice happened in what decade?
The 80s. It happened in
1980. So that's one of those, like, okay, we're close enough as well. This one you should probably know too. We're going now to baseball. I want to put in some baseball since we're at a baseball park and a baseball game, and it's a batting practice show for baseball. So, Old Yankee Stadium opened in what decade?
1923.
Yeah, that's correct. See, there you go. That one. This one you probably know too. Another baseball question. Chicago Black Sox scandal in what decade?
The 19-teens, 1919.
1919. Yeah, where we are. Rolling through these. Little tennis now. How much you know tennis? Serena Williams won her first Grand Slam in what decade?
Ooh, 1990s?
Yeah.
Like 99?
99, yeah. She was just 17 years old. I believe she won the U.S. Open that year.
That's incredible.
Unbelievable. Just one of those type of athletes, just the longevity. It can get you a little confused. You don't know how long. It's kind of like Tiger's the same way, where, young guy and competing in 96, and he still, won the Masters in 2019. Phil Mickelson up there as well, just winning a PGA. Justin Verlander made his major league debut for the Detroit Tigers in what year? This is where we're going.
2006. Or 05.
05, yeah.
05. We're talking about decades.
I know, but yeah, I figured I could be like, oh, when did Verlander? Yeah, the 2000s. Yeah, that was gonna be too easy. So that's why I had to go for the more specific one. This one you might know from your days in AAA, looking for whether the decade or the exact year, if you know. And I think you will know the exact year though. The original Buffalo Bisons, now the AAA for the Blue Jays, were founded in what year? Goes back to the 19th century, I'll give you that.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
It depends on if we're talking about the current franchise or if we're talking about just like the first usage.
The first usage of the name, yeah.
1880s.
Just before 1877. So I believe it's the oldest one logo. Chattanooga Lookouts are up there as well. They're the 1880s. Birmingham Barons a long time as well. So there's a few minor league teams that are going on. That's the unique thing about, obviously, minor leagues.
They were a major league team in the 1870s. Buffalo, a big league city
they're National League,
like 1884, and they kind of dropped down after that. There's 19th century baseball is very wild.
Yeah,
it's very crazy.
That's why I love going on Baseball Reference. We use it on the broadcast sometimes. I'm just like, let's just start the first couple lines, see what crazy stuff happened today. Like we had the one about Rochester where the guy went in the river. I mentioned on air a few weeks or last series. Got to go in the river because we were talking about the fence rules where it was just usually a rope, and up in Rochester there was a river and it wasn't a home run. The ball just keeps on rolling and you got to go get it. So guy went in the river to get the ball. Used a boat to get there.
Listen, you don't
we
mess
love
with
that.
the Genesee. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's wild. The team names as well.
The team's Troy, New York had a major league team.
Pretty incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
Weird stuff.
old time baseball. We weren't around for it, but we love still talking about it today, especially on air.
Oh, I might have been around for it. I don't know.
Who knows? Joe may be a vampire.
I may be 150. Yeah, I'm a vampire.
He's a vampire. Yeah.
Right, well,
he knows Dracula.
Now I have to make all of you vampires.
Don't stick around for post-game fireworks too long. Joe will come out.
Just keep waiting. Yeah, actually the sunlight is burning me. So
yeah, the sun. Oh yeah, I forgot. Get him back in his coffin now.
Yeah.
The shadows are coming. The clouds are coming. Well, if you want to meet Count Joe Vasile this season, you get a chance to win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this year. Find out next here on the Renegades Pick'em contest. But first, Lou Sawhook, our social media corner, had a chance to go around the crowd and quiz the fine folks here at Financial Park on some music questions through the decades as well. So that's next here on the Renegades BP Show.
During 1 week in 1984, this artist simultaneously held the #1 spots for film, single, and album.
Film, single, and album. Was it Michael Jackson?
It was not Michael Jackson.
Bette Midler?
It is not.
84, let's see.
A hint is royalty.
Royalty?
Prince.
It was Prince. Good job.
Prince.
It is Prince. It is Prince. Thank you. Whitney Houston's version of "I Will Always Love You" was recorded for which 1992 film?
I think it's like where they get the woman and they jump and they hold them.
What's it called?
There's a soldier.
Bodyguard.
That is correct. Yeah, The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard. She got it. The Apple iPod was originally released in which year?
I think it was in
2006. Earlier.
04.
Nope. Nope.
2001.
You got it. Yeah. This.
2011? 1.
Yes, you did it. Name all the members of the Beatles.
Paul.
Okay.
John, Paul, Ringo, and George.
There you go. Perfect. Name them all. That's one.
What's his name?
Ringo.
McCarthy.
McCartney. Close.
Paul McCartney. Sorry.
Correct. You're good. Two more.
Sean Lennon.
Paul McCartney.
Okay, it's two.
Ringo Starr.
3.
What did we say? Paul McCartney, John Lennon,
Yep.
Ringo
Yep.
Starr,
One more.
and George Harrison.
Yep, there you go. Which 1973 Pink Floyd album has become one of the best-selling albums worldwide?
Off the wall.
No.
Bricks.
No.
The brick in the wall.
No.
You're the wall.
No.
I don't know.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yep, that is correct. The Dark Side of the Moon. How old was Elvis Presley when he died? How old was he?
Oh.
Pretty young.
Yeah, you died pretty young.
63. 52.
Younger.
49.
Younger.
32.
I think he was 45.
Is 42. Older? Huh?
42.
42, yes!
I'm not very musical, so I don't know how many of those I would have gotten right. I think one of them I probably would have been the iPod. I had it when I first.
definitely wouldn't have gotten the Elvis one.
Yeah. Oh heck no.
Would not have gotten that right.
Pink Floyd, like I like the album, but I have no idea. So, just some. I know that my first was iPod Nano. I had that. So that was like I was probably like 10 years old. I had that. So
The iPod Touch.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
After.
Those were big, and when I was in.
Yeah, like after the iPhone, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's like an iPhone. It does everything an iPhone can do. It doesn't make phone calls.
It was great for like middle schoolers, like when I was there at the time, because like you didn't want them texting all the time, but people would have their iPod Touch then, so everyone's like playing games and stuff like that. But at least they weren't texting and doing all that stuff, the internet, surfing the web. But yeah, I remember I didn't get an iPhone until I was in the 9th grade, and now I see like 3rd graders with iPhones now, so it's pretty
I feel
crazy.
like that's worse though.
You
Right?
think
If they're
so?
just
Yeah.
Surfing the web.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have them texting. Than
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I'm playing Candy Crush or no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
playing Farmville. It would have been you know, in the back of class instead of I'm texting.
Gotta check
You know,
on the
back in
crops.
my day,
Yeah, gotta check on the cows, you know.
we used to take out our flip phones and text each other.
Yeah, we did
under
do
the
that,
desk like
yeah.
real men.
Wait, the freeze slide up ones. That was my first 2 phones.
Excuse me, Mr. Bougie.
I didn't have the flip. That was my sister. They're a couple years older, so they had
Listen,
the
my
flip
first
phones.
cell phone, I had to flip the thing up, and then you would take the antenna out too. You
Oh,
get
I know
little
that.
Extra range.
Oh
there.
yeah.
And the purpose of the flip was because people thought that you were going to get cancer from the antenna, so the flip up action acted as a shield, so your brain
Yep.
wouldn't get hit by the fucking radio waves. Apologies. Pardon my French. We'll edit that out later. This isn't a live show.
No, but I mean, I never used like my phone at all. I had to call my mom. I was like, "Mom, come pick me up." Like that was it. That's the only time I ever used my phone. Like, I was never a big texter in middle school, and then I got my iPhone in high school. And then like I'm in study hall, and I'm texting everybody. I'm just like, oh, I'm playing games for the whole study hall because I had no work to do. I'm like, oh, I got nothing to do, and that's why I love college better because high school, like, if you want to go to the library, you have to have a library pass. I'm like, I got nothing to do. I'd rather go to the library and do work, and then I'm just, I'm like, I can use a computer. No, you can't do that. College was just like, you want to go do something, you go do it, and that's why I enjoy college more. Free roam. Just like free roam around the ballpark
Never had
here.
to go to the library.
Never go to the
4 years.
library. Where's the library? I don't even know on campus. I only gave tours on
the bar?
campus. Yeah. Providence College. I'm a big time alum. Not really big time.
You're an alum.
I'm an alum. Yeah. I think myself as a big time alum. We're on the BP show.
I think
it's
of
a
you
big
as an
time
alum.
show.
Yeah,
Thank
listen,
you.
how many of your classmates are on the BP show right now? None. Just
Nobody. Yeah. Exactly.
Going out
So bar, I'm setting the bar
all
for
of
everybody.
our YouTube subscribers, all of our Facebook channel likes.
People in the ballpark.
I may never be allowed
Maybe
to
won't.
be on the BP show again.
Just
I may never be put
Joe's gonna get
on
suspended
again.
by the commissioner. FTC's coming. Renegades Pick'em contest though.
FTC?
I totally forgot
Federal
about
Trade
that.
Commission?
Or the what's the one? The FCC, Federal
FCC,
Communications.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking stocks. You know,
Yeah,
I did just
FCC.
finish Succession yesterday on HBO, so that was when I got home.
Succession. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I had to
here's the
finish
thing about
that, yeah.
Succession. I didn't know this. I've never watched it.
Yeah, it's a great show, by the way.
Never watched it, but apparently there was a character on the show. I guess a pretty main one.
Yeah,
Whose last name was Wamsgans.
it is. Yeah, Tom Wamsgans. Yeah,
After like the Cleveland Indians second baseman from the 1920s. Like,
yeah.
what a random baseball I didn't see that until like this week.
Now you have
after
to
the
watch
show
it.
was over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's weird. Interesting, cool. I guess whoever wrote the show
Big baseball fan. They wanted to
was
get
either a
little.
big baseball fan or just randomly came across the name
Mm-hmm.
Bill Wamsgans because of his unassisted triple play in the 1920 World Series.
Who could forget?
The only one ever turned. It was
Yeah.
one of the most legendary plays in baseball history. There's just no video of it.
Yeah,
'Cause,
unfortunately.
you know, it was 1920 and video. I guess it was invented by that point.
Like
but
Wizard of Oz came out in a few years after that,
No,
so
it's
they
like
had
20 years after,
yeah.
yeah.
That was like the silent film era in the 19 teens. Like, you aren't film guys, yeah. I had to watch a few of those for class. I was like, here, watch a silent film for 20 minutes. I had no idea what was going on, and there's some strange ones out there. So, well, there's at least some action. I'm like, okay, like cowboy and rodeos. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I can
Or
see
like a
follow.
train pulling
Yeah,
to
like
the
a
station,
train.
getting
Yeah,
on and off,
exactly.
yeah.
There was one, I think it was like a French one we watched. That was like one of the first silent films. I'm like, it was just like someone's eyeball. It was so hard to follow, and we had to get a quiz on it. And I was like,
that's because look,
I don't
people
know.
were so amazed by this miracle. They didn't need a story.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at all these people. They're not there.
Yeah, yeah.
How are these pictures moving?
Yeah.
This is the biggest miracle ever. We will never top
so cool.
the technology of a moving picture without sound. Never be topped.
Bring it back.
Now look at us, live streaming from a baseball
you can
game.
hear our words. We
You
can
hear our
talk.
games. You could be hours away and
We have
horrified at our
microphones.
language. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite phenomenal. Definitely happy.
Anyway,
I'm a big movie fan.
Pick'em show.
Pick'em contest, yes. Steak
won?
dinner was on the line yesterday because we get monthly. We go month by month. We dragged in June 1st into the month of May just so work it out. So it works out this because we'll have 2 home series and there's many 3-game series. And Joe Basile beat me yesterday, so I am very sad. Big sad. Ben Cow's got me my 2 points. And Joe beats me 2 games out of 3. You scored 7. So 7-2, we had a low score. I mean, obviously, when 2 hits, you're relying on walks. So there it is on your screen. There I am, my new picture as well. Big shout out to Eric taking the picture of me
Hey, you did
yesterday.
get a
So
new
I have a new
picture.
picture. I'm not in my Biloxi Shuckers apparel anymore from last
good.
year.
That's good.
So that's, it's taken up in the broadcast booth. I said, let me just grab a mic. We'll make it look professional. But yeah. We did have a winner at home
Not
too,
a
by
great
the way.
showing by either one of us.
No, again, it's tough when it's
Well, we both had guys who didn't play.
yeah.
That doesn't help.
No, it doesn't help either.
What
Tough
are you gonna
night.
do? Did anyone beat us though?
We did have one winner, Kyle Young. Congratulations,
Kyle, look at you.
a dozen points.
How did you pick everyone who did something
I
yesterday?
believe that those are all of our high scores as well. So, congratulations. I know we have already contacted you via Facebook.
Have we?
We have, yes.
Oh,
I sent them out when I
congratulations,
update. So
guys.
congratulations. You'll be picking up those tickets sometime soon, and we'll see you at Renegades. Again, come say hello to Joe and I, because you beat us. And I owe Joe a steak dinner now.
does.
So
Maybe
we'll have to
Kyle
figure
can
that out.
come. You have to pay for yourself.
Yeah, maybe pay for yourself. But yeah, we'll have you come along.
Actually,
Why not?
yeah. You know what? You can come along, but you gotta sit at a different table and pay for yourself.
Or you could buy
can't talk
you could buy us a beer, then
Yeah. I mean, you can pay for
adult
our dinner.
beverage. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Of course.
buy us a soda pop. Through the decades, soda pop. Through the decades.
Nice can of soda.
Yeah, going through the decades here. I want the old style Coca-Cola bottles. So,
Wow.
no, I'm not like.
What year were those first produced?
I don't know. I went to school in Providence. Obviously, there's a Coca-Cola bottling plant right there in Providence. It's been there for decades. Couldn't tell you how long, but
Well,
a lot of
heck
family
with
from
Coke,
Providence.
right?
They said, "Oh, that's been there. That's been there since we were kids." So, yeah,
Well,
That's the Renegades Pick'em contest, and it's presented by Pepsi. We don't like Coca-Cola here. But we'll see you back here tomorrow. Renegades and Ironbirds, that's the BP show. He's Joe Facile. I'm Thomas Cinzarella. Have fun with the fireworks tonight.
Or don't.
It's the BP show. It's the BP show. It's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.